Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the second semi-final. It's Belgium versus Portugal. As you can already hear some grenades. The winner of this will face off against Team USA. We had very little warning that this game had already started, but it is live! Yes, live. Would be nice if we would actually also see some urban terror. There we go. Thank you very much, OBS. As you can see, the first round is still very much level pegging, but Belgium seems to be doing the better job here. Aerox on the back foot with 22%. Smees has to go hunting. I'm glad that all of you guys have nothing better to do than look at the title and comment that the title should be better. Ooh, wow, Aerox, nice job there, getting the headshot and despite all odds winning the first round. Good job there. And well, more to come from that. This is of course Kingdom. Kingdom was the choice of Team Portugal. After this we have more Team Survivor action, but then on Austria. And if we need it, then we will go to a third and decider. The same as in the other match that I just shoutcasted, USA versus UK. But for now, we don't know if that's necessary, so let's focus here. Well, Logic secures their first round. This map very much suited to some NBA-style grenading, so keep your... see Slayer opting now for the laser sight, but yeah, keep your subs, keep your URT nade emoticon ready. Start to spam them when epic grenades get planted at people's feet. Oh, nicely done there by Aerox, taking another headshot off on Rocket's helmet. Logic in hot pursuit to try and finish off Aerox, because he knows he's low. And okay, Riri and Aerox were both low, so Logic nicely done. And a timeout being called, Divine being subbed out for 4. Unfortunately, I can't go timescale 10 this time around because it's not a demo. This is live. Don't forget, guys, hit up your friends on social media, wherever, IRC, if anybody still uses it, and also on Discord. We are going to decide who is going to be playing in the grand final against Team USA. Will it be Portugal? Portugal, who has won the Nations Cup 6 times already, but we have to dive into the archives to see which years those were, so I haven't done that. Or will it be Belgium, the runners-up of last year? Of course, if Portugal manages to get into the grand final and win it, then they will be the only ones with a record in Nations Cup wins. That would be their 7th, and France at the moment is at the same level as Portugal with 6 wins each. Now we see Belgium opting for the courtyard rush and taking control here quite clearly. Smees attempting to show us how nades should be used, but well, he did push Riri back, I guess. Once more, thanks very much for all of the support in the form of subscriptions. Really appreciate it. We are just 6 subs away from an extra emoticon here, and a flawless victory there. Belgium, after losing the first round, starting to secure on their own map. So let's see, are there any Portuguese fans in Twitch chat? I see that we definitely have a lot of viewers, but I'm just wondering, who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Team Belgium or Team Portugal? I personally I don't know. I can't make up my mind, to be honest. The historical implications of winning their 7th Nations Cup would be amazing. But Team Belgium, since they feel half Dutch, they're not going to like that comment. But I'm sure that that's one of the reasons why I'm also partially rooting for them. And of course, if you're for the non-EU country, aka USA, that would be interesting to see as well. Now Portugal securing their 2nd round here, 3-2. And let's hope that we can follow some epic grenades here. Let's see what Aerox can do. Some nice damage to Rocket, and a grenade in the middle there would do tons of damage. And a very fast and very furious round there. I didn't really see what was happening on the other side in the on the mini-map. But 3-all. Smees at the moment, still only 1 kill. Smees got quite far in this afternoon's knockout tournament. Yeah, side X in or riot. Would be fun. Smees down to 31%, giving away his position, and Slayer will execute him with style. 4-3 now, and 5 minutes played. Portugal showing Belgium that even on their home map, they are not unbeatable. Nice nade straight at the feet of rival, down to 40%. Medic incoming, but Rocket's push through mid is strong, although he died there. Smees down to 4%. Can he get some medical assistance? Because 2 are very low. Nice nade, but not a very good nade. Excellent cover there by Logic. Divine on fire, and all of a sudden from 3 to 3 versus 1, it's 1 versus 1 here. Divine only needs to hit 1, as well as Smees, by the way. Did he just pick up a grenade? Excellent play by Smees. Excellent. So the first opening kill already made on Slayer. I didn't see what happened there, but Rocket down to 25%. A push going to come towards Chapel. Smees only just surviving there. Loads of rounds being fired around him. Rival has no idea, but they were very close. He's moving away from them now. Ah, that's why he was moving away from them. Yeah, let's go PT, let's go Belgium. I can see you guys. Come on. I'm curious. Is it only 2 people that are actually rooting for one of either countries? Can't believe that. 2 against 3 here at the moment, and no med for Portugal. Let's have a quick peek at those scores. Also no med for the Belgians though. That's 1, 2 against 2. Rival on fire, and Aerox will just take over smoothly. And don't worry, mate. You take it easy. You just killed 2. I'll do the last one. 5-4 Portugal. Look at those scores. Aerox really top fragging, and Rocket, well, 10 kills, but also 8 deaths. So not rocking as strong as he should. But Belgium once more have the man advantage, but they had that the same last round. That didn't do them much good. Now it's 3 against 1. And Slayer will be brought down by a combination of Locati and Rocket. Nice nade. Ooh. Belgium on the back foot here, but Smees can't make a dent in that Portuguese armor. What am I saying? Last game was Portugal versus Poland, but so once more the Portuguese regain the lead, 6-5. But there's not much in the, between these two countries. Oh, Riri thinking that he might be a suicide bomber, but at least he takes out one. Excellent nade here by Rocket, gets the second kill as well. Will he get the third on Slayer? Where is Slayer? Slayer is barreling down on Rocket, so no 3 kills for Rocket. Slayer down to 3% or something like that. It's all square once more, 6-6, and we're nearing the 10th minute. In come the grenades once more. Oh my goodness. With 720p I didn't even see what Logic saw. And surprises the living daylights out of Slayer. Divine here very controlled, but he has to stay incredibly controlled against 3 Belgian players. And Belgium retakes the lead now. It's been going up and down. Rocket still top fragging though. No, sorry. Hold on. Ooh, Rival taking tons of damage there by a grenade. And it doesn't seem like the Belgians will be following up on this. Not yet, at least. Now, look, Belgium hasn't gotten out of this position just yet, so I wonder if Portugal... Now, Portugal isn't in the position to use a pincer movement on the Belgians, which is a real shame, as we can see now that the Belgians have escaped the chapel. Then again, this isn't a very strong spot either. And it seems like both countries will just take a bit of a breather here after 10 minutes of play. Well, guys, I mean, we have to give them the chance to just relax as well. But it seems like Portugal is... I think that whichever country gets the first kill will retake the initiative here. The question is, are there enough seconds to win this round? And there, Rocket spots the push. And the push is in favor of the Belgians. And Rocket will just completely demolish that push there. 8-6. So the home map of the Belgians doing them... sorry, the home map of the Portuguese not doing them much good. Rocket finally does connect to Rival's helmet here, but he's got Slayer and Riri in hot pursuit. But Rocket still has 81%, so that's pretty good. Surprise one, and then it's a 50-50 for the next. But they are spreading, and well, what did Slayer see? Rocket down to 31%, down to 2. He is bleeding. 4 against 1%. Riri thankfully gets the kill because that would feel really bad and thoroughly undeserved as well. So 8-7 the score in favor of Team Belgium. And an aggressive push here by the Portuguese, surprising the Belgians a little bit, but in the end it is starting to look like it's up for grabs for either country. Especially with this push of Cheyenne! Oh my god! Slayer in the end does finally secure that round, and it's all square now after 13 minutes played. Here comes the Portuguese push. And they have been medicing while pushing the Portuguese, so this Smee is going to be coming from behind. But I don't think that, I think he's a little bit too late to the party. Yeah, he has been spotted even. In comes one. Oh my god, the lemming thing. That's what the clip message is for, guys, so don't forget to hit it. Whenever you see a great combination or an epic fail, just hit that clip. Nice double tap here by Aerox. Aerox stopped here in his tracks though. And it's 2-on-2. Logic going to keep a little bit of distance between him and the Portuguese, but Divine gets the kill. Divine gets the second kill as well. Very nice. And Portugal now pulling away a little bit. This is their home map, ladies and gents, so this is to be expected, but nevertheless, I mean, it was going up and down, and this is the best time for the Portuguese to go up towards the end of the map. 18% for Divine. Rival and Divine need to med up, but Logic is going to try and intercept them so that it's not a 3 versus 1. But he's too late. Surprise! I don't know where the hell Slayer came from. It looked like he was no clipping out of the wall, but good job here. Slayer spots the push, but well, stays alive. Still, the rest of his teammates couldn't really stop the Belgian push. Divine now between Smees and Cheyenne, and well, anticipated Smees' push, but couldn't finish him off. So 11-9 now. The amount of times that people are asking, is this the first map? I think I have to change something in my graphics so that it's actually clear that it's the first map. Riri very low. Knew that he couldn't escape, so tried to turn around. Didn't make a difference. I see that loads of American players are now watching the stream as well. Getting some secret info, guys. Not that secret then again when it's being streamed live, but well, good to see that you guys are taking it serious. Potential First Nations Cup winners outside of the EU for a long time. I don't know if it ever happened that, well, USA won, I think, a couple of Nations Cups. Have to dive into the archives for that. So, just under 4 minutes remaining and it's all square here. Might as well have not played the first 16 minutes. Advantage Belgium here, taking out Slayer, one of the top fraggers. Rocket is really carrying 26 kills. Nice try, Cheyenne. But there wasn't really a hope in hell, was there? 3 minutes remaining now, and the Portuguese once more have the lead. Now the question is, can they build upon it and keep it? Oh, excellent nade by Divine. Going to hunt down that kill. Surprises the living shit out of Smees as well. Very poor communication there on the Belgian team. It's 2 against 2, but Rocket is very low. Nice cover, but these guys, they don't know, but they should have pushed. The Belgians have a med kit, so they are back to 90 versus 2 times 50. Oh, and especially how low Rocket was. Oh my goodness. That's a bit of a mistake here by the Portuguese. Good. Rival surprising him from behind. The question is, could Logic hear Aerox? Logic making some noise. Oh, the opening shots were in favor of Aerox and Logic down to 3%, but it's all square now with 2 minutes remaining. Logic down to 1%, but he is the true survivor at the moment. Good choice there by Logic. Don't waste any time, and that's honestly the level of play that I'm expecting during the Nations Cup, but it's not often that we see people that self-aware. Don't waste any valuable seconds. Now if Portugal can win this round, guys... Oh, Riri doing... Oh my god, Riri just blew himself up, so he's the only death, but it's 2 of Belgium still alive. Logic gets the kill. Now it's Cheyenne, 14 to 12. 50 seconds to get 2 rounds in for Belgium. That's going to be a tough, a tall order. But they will try, they will push really hard, and, well, nades are the best thing to hold off a push. And the Belgians staying calm and composed, not pushing into grenades. But they have to push now. They have to push strong. Come on, guys, move. Aerox and Riri, last one standing. Portugal didn't split up, so that was a poor decision. Okay, well, all of a sudden we've got an extra game on our hands. If Belgium can win this round, we go to a decider on this round, on this map, I should say. Let's do some damage to the headshots, but nades coming in. Poor decision there by Aerox to stay. Good cover, but Riri and Slayer are... Oh, nice. Yeah, Rocket, you know that Riri is there. Worst player against best player. Lowest scorer, Riri in this case, versus the highest scorer of Team Belgium. No, I just realized. If Riri manages to avoid Rocket, that would be amazing. For 2 minutes, it's going to be hide and seek, I admit. But then Portugal will have won. Oh, Riri, I hope you are moving. No, he's staying. Rocket will be checking all the corners. He's such a good player. The question is, which corner will he check first? Okay, this is the moment that Riri has to move. Hide and seek, ladies and gents. Hide and seek. And Riri is moving. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Rocket doesn't spot Riri, who just crossed there. Oh, stop, Riri, stop. Run! 35 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. How good is this? What a way to win! What a fucking way to win! Poor Rocket. Oh, what a close game this has been. Congratulations, Portugal. You have won your own home map. I mean, it feels really bad that you have to win like this, but I don't care. It's fantastic. Okay, so after this we are going to go to Team Belgium's flag. What am I talking about? Team Belgium's map. Austria coming our way. Team Survivor. Loads of long-range SR8 coming your way. But before that, we're just going to enjoy a little bit of a break. And I am going to enjoy, pardon me, something to drink. Be right back. Ladies and gents, the game is about to start. We're just waiting for, let's see, Team Portugal to get ready up. And let's transition over to the beautiful Austria. Jawohl. But no German team left in this tournament, of course. I think Germany versus France is being played right now for the 5th spot. And excellent timing here by yours truly, 7 of 9. But also excellent timing by not yours truly, but that is SC Sailor Moon. Once more, I hope you guys have listened to my advice just to thank him for all of his time and effort. We can really not thank him enough. Let's get this show on the road. Lokati aggressively pushing in. Nice shot here by Slayer. Trying to support his teammate to take out Logic, but no such luck. So 1-0 to the Belgians. In the meantime, I'm trying to unban Simca because apparently he, a couple of years ago, deserved to be banned on Twitch chat, and now all of a sudden he wants to chat with you guys. So I'll unban him when he gives me the command. No, you give me the command. I'm not going to search how to unban somebody. Lol. Okay, back to the game now. Simca doesn't deserve my attention while I stream this. Logic here going to be taking on the almighty Slayer with the SR8. Nice pre-shooting there just to a little bit distract a potential SR8 player there. Riri gets the opening kill here, and a nade should be coming in real fast, but not happening. Okay. So I removed your ban, Simca. Enjoy chatting. Well, apparently he's not even in there. Whatever. Anyway, back to the game, and no longer any distractions of the admin type of stuff. Portugal finally winning their first round. Riri, as you can see, is pretty into tune. Oh my god, that nade. That nade took out half of Team Portugal pretty much. Airrock's still alive here. Doesn't know where to focus on. And Rocket will dispose of him in due course. 4-1. Well, indeed, this could be a very one-sided map in favor of Belgium, but it doesn't really matter, of course, as long as Portugal win their own map, which they did. Then we will have a third map on our hands. So this is pretty much all. Only Belgium can lose this, and that means that. Well, I really wonder. We could go to bomb, but I have the sneaking suspicion that we might be going to a Team Survivor map. But which one would be best suited? I mean, Kingdom and Austria, in my opinion, are kind of similar, but less height difference. That's pretty much the only thing. And of course, nading opportunities. Well, I guess both maps are just too different. Anyway, Slayer here with the Desert Eagle, finishing him off. Smee's last one standing here, so it looks like it's going to be 5-3, and Slayer will just stat pad his score a little bit further. Now let's hope that we are going to follow Slayer here from with the SR8. Oh no! Cheyenne was on par there with that LR300. And a timeout being called by Red. That's, I wouldn't say that it's so bad, but apparently the Belgians not too certain about what's going on. Of course, they have lost 2 rounds quite recently. No ping problems, so it's probably tactical. Oof. Memnon seemed to be unhit there. So there seems to be lag on the server. I haven't noticed, but whatever. Okay, well, the traditional shit kicking is happening on the server. Oh, and exactly the moment that I transition over, they ready up. $15 minutes, and will it just be 15 minutes, or will we have an additional 20 minutes of Urban Terror action coming your way? Oh, very well spotted. But Slayer will return the favor. Good support there by Memnon, but Slayer is still in need of a medic, and well, as you can see, it's 3 against 2, but they have a med kit. Oh, okay, the Portuguese also had a med kit, but they were in a little bit better situation with regards to health. But now it's 2 against 2. Very accurate shot by Slayer. Oh! Wow! That Belgian push was really fast. I have the sneaking suspicion that the Portuguese heard it, because my loud mouthing meant that I didn't hear any movement coming from tunnel. Or just excellent anticipation. Locati very low here, but Riri can't finish him, nor can the nades. And that means that Belgium still have the man advantage. In comes a push from the Belgians. Straight into Logic's push. Three against two. Portugal seem to be losing here. The gap starting to become, well, insurmountable is a big word with 14 minutes on the clock, but it is starting to become significant. Oh, a good aggressive push here by Riri through middle. And he's being brought back to 90% by his teammate. Will try and take out Locati. But Locati seems to... He will live to fight another day or not. But the rest of Team Portugal unfortunately haven't been able to survive. And Rocket, yeah, Rocket is not the one that you want to be facing off against in a 1v1. He showed it today once more, earning himself some nice Urban Terror knockout money. And it's no kidding actually, guys. This guy has probably won the most amount of money in Urban Terror history. At least in Urban Zone history for sure. And well, he's still in it to win that incredibly big prize pool this year around. Rival very low and will die here. Nice headshot. Rocket keeps that padding, and let's have a quick look at the total overview of kills and deaths. Nobody really trailing massively, but yeah, the Belgians just playing a little bit better than the Portuguese, and that's result. I mean, really, it is just a little bit better if you look at the number of kills. So not a lot of flawless victories for the Belgians. In fact, I haven't seen one yet. But that's enough to result in such a huge difference of 6 rounds already. Once more, guys, feel free to spread the Urban Terror word, and don't forget there are still some spots open for the Urban Zone Winter Cup. So I know that plenty of you guys watching right now are not active Urban Terror players, but used to have some Urban Terror history in your gaming DNA. Well, if you still enjoy watching it, why not try playing at least some pickup? And if you enjoy pickup, why not try signing up for the NationsCup? Or sorry, for the Winter Cup, I should say. Different cup. Three against two, and the Belgians are having a tough time to bring themselves back to 90%. That P90 just looks retarded. So without losing another man in that situation, getting their 5th round. Now let's hope that Slayer can actually get some S rating done here through tunnel. Riri says, "You shall not pass," killing the only 2 dead Belgians. Still 42%. Got spotted, unfortunately. And Rocket will come from the flank, securing their 11th round and halfway through. Yep, this seems to be a done and dusted map. The pre-shooting by Shane was pretty good, but the rest of Team Portugal were not going to let him ruin their party. Halfway through now, the difference has gone up to 5 rounds in the meantime. But this seems to be a good Portuguese round. Rocket being spotted, but oh, Locati also. So Locati and Rocket have to meet up here to med, and that is exactly what will happen. And a perfect nade taking out Locati.
Blue team wins.
And Slayer with the SR8. So 4 rounds the difference now. Good nade here by Rival. Now let's see if Aerox can do the same. Riri gets a nade. Start spamming those nades, guys. Smee's down to 2%. And Aerox will secure the kill, thankfully. So it's 3 against 2. Logic last one standing here, opting for the SR8. Surprising somebody here with the P90, and it's a Rival, in fact, a headshot. Oh my god, Logic on fire here. But yeah, moving yourself into a corner is probably not the best choice. Now, 3 rounds the difference. I was kind of counting on the Belgians to continue wrecking, but so we'll have a knife fight after this if the Belgians keep or manage to retain their lead. Good spot here from Logic. Hoping that the Portuguese will rush through tunnel, but that's not happening actually. So it's 3 against 3. And Slayer... Oh, unfortunately Slayer did die just there. Memnon doesn't know which angle to cover. Okay. I can't imagine that they're going to be playing for time. Just going to play safe. And Locati didn't even need a medic. And from where it was 5 rounds the difference, now all of a sudden, I mean it was 3 rounds the difference. Double kill there by Slayer with the SR8. Aerox following up together with Riri. It's Smee's last one standing. He does get a kill on Aerox, so that means that it's no flawless victory here. Smee's will be taken out by the Slayer's Desert Eagle, so that's 3 kills for Slayer. Nice round there for him. And an aggressive push here coming from Portugal. This time not running into too many nades. Logic down to 16%. Easy kill here for the Portuguese if they spot him. And it's 2 against 2 here all of a sudden. And with Rocket on your team, that means that it's pretty much 4 against 2. Riri has it all to do here. And he gets one. Does tons of damage to Rocket. Oh, fantastic job here by Riri. Securing the round that the rest of his teammates could not. Impeccable. So, 13 to 10. It's going between 5 rounds the difference and 3 rounds the difference. Now let's see if with 7 minutes remaining, the Portuguese can get it a little bit closer. Nice nade, but not really working out in the Portuguese favor, and especially when Logic comes there to save the day. Locati also going strong. My god. Rocket is the only one with 20 kills on his team, but Slayer and Riri both have 20 kills as well. The problem is deaths. That's really the problem. Poor timing for a push there by Cheyenne, because Riri will stop everybody in their tracks, including Logic. Now Smeeze is the last one standing. And I've never seen somebody being shot by so many bullets at the same time. The whole team was surrounding him. So, 3 once more, and in come the Belgian nades. And they weren't timed that well by Rocket, unfortunately. So, it seems like we will be going to a third and decider here. Or will the Portuguese all of a sudden kick into gear and stop the Belgians in their tracks? Well spotted. Rocket is completely surrounded. Now the problem is Locati and Logic have a good position to push into this Portuguese defense. Aerox with just 6%, but a Colt 1911. Oh my god, could they actually lose the Belgians here? I'm really looking forward to a third and decider, but with 5 minutes remaining, the Portuguese are really strong. Aerox trying to secure the kill on Rocket, brought down to 3%, will not bleed out, so all of his teammates have to help him. It's 2 against 2. Logic knows that... Oh, okay, wait a second. Aerox did die in the end, sorry. Smeeze and Logic versus Memnon and Slayer. Especially Slayer. Could be a tough nut to crack. Logic going strong there. Nicely done. Don't forget, the Belgian hopes and aspirations for this Nations Cup could be done for within 4 minutes. Can't hype it up more enough, especially after kind of not realizing that France could have been out. And then all of a sudden realizing, oh my god, the reigning Nations Cup champions are out. Smeeze, you have no idea how many fans you've got in Twitch chat. They're all giving you their energy like you're Goku with a spirit bomb. I see our follower count has also steadily risen. We're nearly, we're 100 followers away from 1337. That would be quite epic. Now, though, let's focus on the game because it's 2 against 2. Cheyenne and Logic versus Rival and Memnon. And the Belgians playing for time a little bit, at least I wouldn't say playing for time, but not forcing the issue. And that finally means that the round difference won't be 3, but will be 4. And with 2 minutes remaining, I think the Belgians have done enough. And Rocket is just going to waste a little bit more of the Portuguese time. Or just kill everybody. That's 2. Just 2 remaining. Come on, Rocket. Oh, that's unfortunate, especially with the nade coming in. Nice try, Rocket, nevertheless. 2 minutes, and well, a little bit less than 2 minutes remaining now. Good aggressive push by Aerox. I prefer seeing aggressive pushes than camping around the wall, but And where is Logic? They spot him. He's 71%, and all the medic was going towards Riri. So Memnon is probably in dire straits here. GG indeed. So Jens has been taking all your energy and he finally wins a map. That means that we will be going to a knife fight in 45 seconds. I will most likely cut it out for YouTube. Usually not the most entertaining part. Definitely not the map eliminations. So 2 against 2 here. Memnon and Rival have to med up really fast, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. GG already being called. And with 5 seconds, yeah, that means that we will not be going to another round. GG. Congratulations, Belgium. You have also won your home map. So that means, ladies and gents, we are going to a third and deciding map. Oh, how close can this be? Both semi-finals going to a third and decider. Who knows? Might even be a fourth and decider. We've had that before in the Nations Cup. Please no, please no. I just can't take that anymore. Well, that means that I'm going to quickly go for a small break. I'll make sure that you guys won't miss a second of the knife fight. Be right back. Oh man, looking at all those names scroll at the bottom of the screen, it's quite surreal to realize that we've got 44 subscribers. Anyway, back to the game. It is the third and deciding map, and for those on YouTube who weren't watching live, don't forget to follow on twitch.com/UrbanZoneLeague. Or /UrbanZone, I should say. Fake advertising. But yeah, actually, they have decided which map they are going to play. It took a long time. First of all, I was really surprised to see that Portugal eliminated Tohunga, because I honestly thought Tohunga might just suit them very well. In the end, it was a choice between Prague or Casa, and the choice was with the Belgians. They took a long time to decide. They at least took 2 or 3 minutes, and in the end, they decided to eliminate Casa. Now, we could start and theorize why not Casa. I personally think that the SR8 in Casa is more important than on Prague, but then again the grenades are also quite important in Prague, so I can't really make heads nor tails of it, but they weren't certain, and that also gives me a slightly dubious inclination that maybe they aren't sure about either or of the 2 maps. I mean, it's definitely not going to be that Casa or Prague is their B map, because then they would have been able to choose it really fast. One thing's for sure, it's going to be Team Survivor, so no bomb mode, no CTF. These nations really know where their bread is buttered, and that is in Team Survivor. As you can see, we're still just waiting for the game to start, and well, it's taking a long time. So I see that you guys are still incredibly active in Twitch chat. Glad to see that we've got around 90 viewers at the moment. If you have the opportunity, or if you are already following us on Facebook, why not share the message that I just sent? Because we like to cater to as many viewers as possible while we're waiting for this conclusion to the semi-final. Once more, let's quickly transition to make you guys realize what we're actually waiting for. It is the decider of the semi-finals. That means that the winner of this will face off against USA. Loser of this, oh yeah, I should have updated the whole graphic, but loser of this will go through and face off against the United Kingdom in the bronze final. Of course, bronze final, it's still a bronze award. Then again, nobody even remembers the silver. It's all about that gold, guys. Well, it seems like since it's all about the gold, they are going to let us wait a little bit longer, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with the start of the third map. And I've got a nice song readied up for you guys. Ladies and gents, they have readied up. The admin is present. Apparently that's really helped. Biddle is now also in the server. And that was all that was needed for them to ready up. I have no idea why Biddle's in the server now, but well, who cares? 20 minutes of Prague action coming your way. Some, I wanted to say some sneaky SR8 being shot at long distance, but also many corners here and many nades to be expected. It's a nice mix of Austria and Kingdom, I would say. The only thing is that, like, winning how the Portuguese won the last round in Kingdom, that's not very likely here. It's a lot smaller than Kingdom, and hiding and seeking is a lot easier, as long as you know where to check. First kill in favor of the Portuguese. And the push here towards Fountain. So it's 5 against 3, and Slayer's just trying to cover all angles so that the Belgians can't escape. And well, there we find one escaping Belgium.
Red team win.
But that wasn't too difficult, was it? 1-0 for the Portuguese. A lot riding on this, guys. And this round also seems to be going towards the Portuguese. Ooh, okay. Not the expected start that, or the start that they were hoping for. The Belgians, that is. So I think that, guys, I think that Smees can actually take some energy from you guys. Rocket here, hunting some wabbits, but gives away his position without being able to hit.
Red team win.
And there comes the Portuguese offensive line, and they make it 2-0. Shay in here with the SR8, just scoping out. Oh, cameras, I love you. In the meantime though, Smees is battling hard, but it's 3-0 to the Portuguese. This is kind of worrisome. And don't forget that the Belgians could choose the map. It was either Prague or Casa. So you'd expect them to do pretty good here on Prague. There. Okay. Finally, the Belgians have the man advantage. Now let's see how they play this. "16 minutes remaining. 3 the difference. And it really is so close. Slayer just managed to get it to 4-4. And in comes the med for Divine. Good push here by the Belgians. There's only one remaining, but can Lokati-kun spot Slayer, and that means that the communication on the Belgian side is also piss poor. So it's 4-0 to the Portuguese, making the Belgians look like some Belgian waffles. In come the grenades to cut off the Belgians' escape. Really beasting it up. If you look at his score, he has 8 kills. Oh my god, Divine wasn't aware of where Smeeze was. Nevertheless, 5-0, and here we go. Okay, this is really late. I mean, 5 minutes have already been played and they lost 5 rounds. Goodness. I wouldn't be surprised if the Portuguese now end up winning this. And to be honest, I wouldn't say that it was completely deserved. The way that they got completely demolished on Austria, whereas they only just managed to win on their home map Kingdom. Then again, it's all about the map wins, as I always say, and it's not about the amount of kills that you make or the difference in rounds. It's all about map wins. And here we go. Let's continue on Prague and hope that the Belgians have an answer, because I'm not looking forward to a very one-sided map. Let's all give our energy to Team Belgium and hope for an... Sorry, I'm just gobsmacked at the moment at how this is going. Well, this seems to be finally going pretty okay. Since it's 4 against 2, will the Belgians here win their first round? Divine here needing to kill everybody. Okay, 5-1. Good chance here for a comeback. In comes the Portuguese push, but they have been spotted and Shane is beasting it up. Shane just killed 3 or 4 players there. Let's check that. Shane. Okay, well, pretty good. Fortunately, dark blue on black wasn't too legible for me. But 2 rounds in the bag now for Belgium. And I guess that them taking your energy is actually working. Over at the Woekele Stairs, the Belgian team is in between a rock and a hard place, and in comes another nade, and Riri will now finish off those last 2 Belgian players. Logic surprising the living shit out of Slayer. Now he has 3 more kills to make. And he could hear the med. In comes the Polish wave over at the main road. What? Trusty David, you're saying that I was talking bad about Portugal the whole time? I was talking bad about Belgium just a second ago, about their piss poor communication. I am not really for either of these countries. Well, actually, I'm for both. Sorry, USA, but I will be rooting for EU. I know I'm going to get the other half of the community angry at me now. So, in the meantime, Portugal have been winning 2 rounds again. So, time for another timeout, Belgium. Big push here from the Belgians, but has been encountered a very strong Portuguese defense. Shane will manage to get 1 kill. Can't get the second. Oh, rival down to 3%. Will bleed to death there. But an earlier hit would have been vastly preferable. He would still be alive to face off against the last Belgian player. But, sorry, Portuguese player, I should say. 8-2 now. Goodness. Have you guys been slacking, not giving them your energy? I have the sneaking suspicion that you are keeping some energy for the upcoming week. Come on, guys, you don't need energy for your work or studies. In come Belgium with another round. The difference now back to 5. I know that my in between a rock and a hard place is now as typical as Rotterdam's dicey. So I hope you guys make a drinking game out of it. Anyway, back to the game now. It's 4 against 4. And, well, the Portuguese and the Belgians are just going to recoup and get ready for another push here in the 12th round. Rocket has just died. And as you can see, Rocket actually has 10 kills, 10 deaths. That's not the Rocket that we all know and love. At least love is maybe love to hate in some cases. Logic trying to support his teammates, but just can't connect over at the fountain. Incoming push, and Logic will hold the ground here. Very nicely done, Logic. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, my awareness is bad, my team is free, you guessed it right, I'm Chocati. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, nicely done, Riri. That'll help the Belgians. So Execution Square is going to be the place where the Portuguese are going to set up shop. At Castle, the Belgians have just set up shop, but actually they are moving since they have to do the work. So if you're enjoying this Urban Terror action, there's more coming your way next weekend. It's time for the Nations Cup finals. Don't forget to hit that follow button, guys. And well, we're still looking for 6 subscribers so that we can have some more emoticons here. So if you have your Twitch Prime subscription, why not give it to us for 1 month, and then we can get you an extra emote to enjoy. In the meantime, though, the Portuguese have executed the Belgians and over at Execution Square, and well, that's slightly unfortunate. And another timeout. This is really such unfortunate. I mean, I really expected this to be tough for the Portuguese, but the Belgians just don't seem to have an answer here on Prague. I'm shocked, honestly. Are the Belgians a one-trick pony on their home map and just too strong against all of the simple nations? Or I don't know. I'm just trying to find an explanation for this one-sidedness all of a sudden. But the Portuguese are just not letting up. Divine now, last one standing, and he will waste as much time as possible, especially in that location. He can hear them over at the Woekele stairs. Oh my god, so well played by Divine. Oh, but Shane was aware that this could have happened. So, at least they claw another round back, but the difference 6 and 6 minutes. So apparently Sailor Moon was a little bit preoccupied to switch from this perspective. Anyway, the difference now 7, and oh man, I'm also just slightly gobsmacked at what to say now, because this has been really one-sided, and out come the Portuguese from Execution Square, pushing them away with loads of nades. Really nice from Logic's perspective, but in the end Logic does die, and Smee's here. Yeah, in comes Rival to finish the job. GG. This is really painful to watch, and we have another 5 minutes of this. I have the feeling that I can start making the graphic that it's going to be USA versus Portugal. A battle of the old school nations, really. The Belgium's motor really misfiring here on Prague. I've never seen them have so much difficulty on the map. I have the sneaking suspicion that next year the Belgians will be finding a match on Prague quite often. Time to practice. Their real chance to win a Nations Cup now going up in smoke. I mean, the difference is still 8 and 4.5 minutes. keep an eye out on our social media this upcoming week, because we are going to be announcing some kind of event around the Nations Cup final. Don't know what yet, but I definitely want to get as many old school Urban Terror players back to either watching or playing. We'll have to ask our mate Crimson to arrange something. Or maybe even Biddle. He might be interested in contacting Frozen Sand. It would be a good time to have a show match on Urban Terror Resurgence, if it's ready for that. In the meantime though, Rocket last one standing, and yeah, this is pretty much the tale of Rocket's Prague game. 13-19. Only one person in positive KDR for Belgium, and that's Cheyenne. Nearly everybody on the Portuguese side has a positive KDR.
Blue team wins.
Oh, fantastic nade straight at the feet of Locati. Now in come the rest of the Belgians like lambs to the slaughter. And, oh, goodness. 3 minutes remaining here and the difference 10, it's GG. It is, honestly. So, Jens unfortunately could not secure the win.
Wins.
One or two more rounds left in this last semi-final match. Logic does manage to get a headshot there with the SR8. Yeah, exactly, Slayer. Now? Seriously? Is this the moment that you start shooting your best shots? So another year of no gold for Belgium. That means that we will have a bronze final between United Kingdom and Belgium and a grand final between USA and Portugal. Last time, I think this was 2005 or something like that, if Cameron's information on Twitch chat is correct, that these nations played against each other in the Nations Cup. Of course, that resulted in a win for Portugal. At least, I'm pretty sure it resulted in a win for Portugal. Slayer here can't connect, but well, maybe the Belgians will get into double figures, but still, honestly, it's just painful to watch. After such an epic game, I mean, the first two maps were really good, but this is just a complete and utter defeat for the Belgians. Yeah, you guys are already discussing what will be the outcome of the bronze final. Well, at the moment, the way UK only just narrowly were lost against USA, I would indeed put my money on UK. But then again, who knows? Maybe the Belgians can recoup themselves and get back into their winning ways. Both of these nations did win their respective groups, Group A and Group D. Run, rival, run. So double figures have been reached. The problem is that there's still a 10 round difference. Oof. Okay, last round here. Nice aggressive nade here by Smeeze. We'll follow your hero while he becomes a 0. Rip Smeeze. Shane, last one standing. Maybe we'll have one more round. one last chance for Jens to show who's boss. So I'll make sure that all the matches played this evening will be uploaded to YouTube and will be available from Tuesday onwards. GG being called out, and well, I have to say it was a fantastic game to watch and shoutcast. Unfortunately, Prague was just slightly one-sided, but congratulations, Portugal! You go through to the grand final and meet. Yes, of course, it is Team USA. So both semi-finals ended up in a third and decider, but nevertheless, we end up with a very old school... people watching this now will be like, what? Welcome to pre-4.x era. But USA versus Portugal will be your grand final. The bronze final will be UK versus Belgium. Looking forward to both of those matches, and well, time to see if Frozen Sand is available for like a show match or something like that. Just before this, I wonder if USA is able to play around 9 or 10-ish European time. That would be best for me and pretty much for all of you viewers as well. I see that we attracted more than 100 viewers. Once more, I'm really pleased to see that, and don't forget to hit the follow button, guys, and also well, if you feel like it, the subscribe button. Also sub on YouTube, and you will get the same content, but then at a lot higher bitrate, so a lot higher quality for your eyes. So even if you miss a live match, you can always watch it on YouTube. Thanks everybody for watching. That will be it for me for this evening, and well, looking forward to watch the rest of the Nations Cup unfold in just over a week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. And once more, check us out on Facebook, Twitter nowadays, Discord, and YouTube. And stay in contact. Goodbye. Good night.